Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You guys know what it is. You're now tuned in to the Sneaker Source channel. Yes, I said channel. We are no longer just a podcast. We are moving on to a channel. So we're going to start pushing out YouTube as well, just so you guys can see the visuals. You guys can see the shoes, the appearances, and everything, all the details. So we wanted to, again, just open up to YouTube and get this thing really going here. Obviously, you got your boys, Sean Alonso. You got the Brazilian with the a million Jordan 1 highs, Richard Chang on the other end. What's up, Rich?
I like it. I like that. I like that. Okay, you said you're gonna surprise me with the name. I like the Brazilian thing. I like it. I dig it, man. Yeah, Richard.
You know
Richard. Yeah, go ahead.
You know why I had to throw that in the second episode? Because now that we got the visuals and people are looking at pictures, they're like,
Yeah.
Maybe the Asian guy is Richard Chang because his last name's Chang. Chang's a common Asian name, so maybe they think that's Richard. But no, Richard's the Brazilian guy. That's why I got to throw it in there. All right. But let's get this thing going here. Obviously, we want to welcome new listeners. We're on to our second episode. Big shout out. So we're having too much fun with this thing, man. We talked about just doing this once per month. I think after the first episode, we were just like, all right, we got to move this thing bi-weekly because we were having way too much fun with it. Hey, Rich?
Yeah. I think a lot of people said like they don't want to wait a full month for it, right? Like we got a lot of people messaging us being like, yeah, is this gonna come on more than once a month? So I was like, yeah, let's get some guests on here. Let's make it like a bi-weekly thing. Not a bi-weekly, bi-monthly thing. So, every 2 weeks, I think we're going to drop something out.
Isn't that bi-weekly? No, that's bi-weekly, right?
Bi-weekly, my bad.
Yeah. But no, big shout out. Thank you everyone for reaching out. We after our first episode, we asked some people on our IG just to reach out, give us some content. Again, we want to make this entertaining for you guys. We want to make it fun for you guys. We want to make it one of those things where again, you're listening when you're doing your cardio, you're going on a long drive, you're going on a long walk, you're walking your dog. We want to make it fun, something you guys are entertained with. So thank you guys for again the good content. Again, Rich kind of hit it on the nail there. We're slowly getting more. We're gonna try to get more guests involved, some big sneakerheads. I'm gonna leave it at that because I want to keep everything a surprise. We want to keep it a surprise for you guys here. And if you guys are listening, hopefully you guys are watching on YouTube. You've probably seen our first introduction that was created by Bruno. That's Richard's cousin. Creative Panda. Rich, you want to give the details on his page? What Bruno does?
Yeah. So big shout outs to Bruno there, aka Creative Panda. Check out his IG, his YouTube and all that. He does media, anything you need, give him a shout. He'll do video editing, animation and all that stuff. And obviously you have that connection within the fam. We try to keep it within the fam, right? Obviously. So I'm blessed to have a lot of talented family members that I can outsource, things like this to. So shout out to Creative Panda, Bruno.
Yeah, I swear you have I swear you have like 3 DJs just in your like close family. A cousin, I know your cousins, everyone's doing media. I think we have like from on your side of the family, we have something or someone for something. So I think we're covered for everything there. But yeah, shout out to Bruno, man. That intro was banging. We the first time we saw it, I think I was surprised. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I saw what he did with your music there. Shout out to Rich. I don't know if you guys know. Rich actually does music as well. He's a big producer. Rich DJ Arkin. But I saw his work with that. I was like, okay, that's good. That's good. I wasn't expecting. He told us he had something cooking, and I wasn't expecting that. So if you guys like that intro, definitely hit up Bruno, Creative Panda. Hit him on his IG. Any media projects, he's got you there. But yeah, let's jump into it. So last month, Rich, I don't know. For me, I'm saying it was slow. I'm saying it was really slow. We had some good, like maybe 1, 2, 3 good releases. That's actually worth talking about. But yeah, we were on vacation last month. We were on vacation this month too. But what your thoughts? Your thoughts on last month?
Nah, it was,
this month or April, yeah.
Winter is a slow month. This is I think our first winter. As a sneaker business. So it's very slow month, I guess. It's for obvious reasons. People are not wearing shoes. They don't care about shoes in the winter. So very slow. But I think it's like this summer is gonna pick up hard. Like people are just at home bored. They have a lot of money saved up that they want to just buy random things. So you can come buy shoes from us.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. What are you guys waiting for? What are you guys waiting for? But yeah, like you said, there's we can talk about like eventually we'll get into what releases come in later in the episode. But yeah, we'll keep it at that. But yeah, like Richard said, it was a slow month. It was a slow month for us, but we kept busy. We kept busy with just building the page and everything. So we're good. We talked about in the last episode, we wanted to push more funny, hilarious segments here. Richard had a great idea. He wanted to push off the clown of the month, and that's Richard's thing. I'm going to let him take over here because he's got a lot of good stories, but we're going to keep it, again, one per month, a funny one. We got some other segments we're going to throw into. I'll let Rich take over here. What we got for clown of the month, Rich?
Yeah, clown of the month. Okay, so I want to do this segment because every month there's a clown out there, man. It's just like
every month. Every month.
There's a lot of clowns. There's a lot of clowns, enough to fill up a clown car. But you know, we gotta just give the special person a shout out. You know, obviously anonymous, but you know, I'll tell you guys a quick story right here because you guys are gonna be super interested. You know, at this clown of the month. So there's this kid. So usually. So the way it works is sometimes you guys ask us for sneakers. If you guys need it in a hurry, just ask us because sometimes we can find it local, and we have a lot of connections, so we can get it at a good price for you guys too. So reach out. What happened was someone reached out. They wanted a pair of Jordans. I reached out to this kid in Vaughan, and I live in Etobicoke. So you guys that are familiar with the GTA, even if you guys are not, if you're listening from overseas. It's pretty much like a 40 minute drive, Sean, like 35 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. I swear it was further than Vaughan. I swear it was like Scarborough or something. I remember because we hated going to Scarborough. Was it Scarborough? Was it Vaughan?
You know what it was? It was Markham.
Oh, even worse, bro.
Even worse. Okay, so 45 minutes, right? On a good day with no traffic. Okay, this kid, I message him. I found the shoe at a good rate, and I'm like, you know what? I'll give you this price, or whatever. He's like, yeah, come down, man. They're DS, and DS means dead stock. For all those that don't know, dead stock means brand new, never worn. Okay, so I'm like, we only sell dead stock shoes, right? So I'm like, man, are these dead stock? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. I drive 45 minutes down there, right? So it's this kid. It's like he's like 15 or something, or like 14. I don't even know, but. He's biking. He's like biking, man. He met me on a bike. I never had that before. I'm like driving a car, and I at least have a car, you know. But anyways, I respect the hustle. Like he's a young kid, whatever. So
I forgot he was biking.
Yeah, he was biking, which made it even funnier. But he was biking. He had the shoe in his backpack. So I come out of the car, and I'm like looking for another car, right? And this guy pulls up on a bike beside me, and I'm like. What? so pulls up on the bike, takes out the shoes, and he shows me the shoe. And obviously, I thoroughly check these shoes, right? Like I make sure it's legitimate. Two, you know, it's dead stock, like we talked about. I take out the shoe. I look at the bottom. I'm like, just like this. I took out the bottom. I'm looking at it, and it's clearly been worn. Like there's like rocks, like. Random shit. Like it's in good condition. I'll give him that. It's in good condition. But it was one of those where like he wore it a few times, but he tried to make it dead stock. And I'm like, bro, I specifically said like I need unworn dead stock, right? Like you made me drive all the way down here. Anyways, long story short, super clown kid, made me waste my time. But I ended up getting $50 off that shoe. And he was crying about it, but I'm like, yo, you made me drive 45 minutes. And you basically said the shoe was unused, and it was. So you got to give me like a big discount here. He blessed me, and we ended up keeping those shoes for ourselves, but we ended up getting another shoe for the client. But yeah, it was that was a clown of the month so far for that.
That was a clown month. At least take the pebbles out of the shoes, man. You know we're gonna check them out, and hopefully, again, you listeners, at least when you guys see the pairs, you might see pictures. Hopefully, you guys are at least attentive enough to pull the pair out of the box, do like a full detailed look, especially if it's not someone you trust. If it's just like a local seller, they have no good ratings. Do your due diligence and actually go check it out. Because trust me, you don't want to drive 45 minutes and get pebbles in your DS pair fees, right?
Yes, that's a big thing. Hey, the product is new. Get there? No, it's not. Like, it doesn't matter if it's shoes or whatever, man. It's stupid.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's still respecting too and trust. It happens to the best of us here. Another thing we wanted to push out, just because again, this happens all the time too, and we're a lot of sneaker groups. Just the scam of the month as well. Some of them are humorous, some of them are not. Some of them we just want to, again, like we said in the last episode, we just want to make this. We just want to create awareness, create exposure, because again, this thing happens on the daily. Me and Rich talk about it all the time. He always sends me ones. I send him some about just some serious but like really thought out scams. I'm gonna take over here. I grabbed this off one of my Facebook market groups, one of my sneaker groups here. So I titled this "UnDS in front of me mochas." So, and Rich, I already mentioned this to you as well. But so this scam, crazy scam, very very detailed. So again, Rich kind of hit it with what a DS, so dead stock pair. So what UnDS means is pretty much you're gonna wear it in front of that person, or you're just gonna wear it in general. So it's no longer brand new, never worn. All right. So
they give a discount for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully, right?
Yeah.
So this store in particular, the guy was selling a pair of Jordan 1 Mochas. Again, probably the biggest release last year, a highly anticipated pair. He mentions in his ad, Jordan 1 Mocha DS. He'll give you, I think it was like $100 off. So usually, I think market on them was like $550 to $600 at the time. He was like, I'll give it to you for $450 if you unds them in front of me. So if you wear them in front of me, just meaning that you're not going to go out and sell the pair and make a profit on it. They're literally for you. They're your personal pair, and that's it. So this story I read, this guy came all the way from Scarborough. Again, I'm going to keep it anonymous. I don't even know the names, but this guy came from all the way from Scarborough to Guelph. And that's a mission alone. That's longer than your drive there to Markham. But a mission all the way to Guelph. He meets up with the guy. He meets up with the guy in the bank. Does due diligence, checks the pair, puts them on in front of them. The guy selling the pair even took a picture of it. He even took a picture of him undsing in front of him. So right away, obviously, you're thinking authentic. You're thinking this guy's credible. This guy really just wanted to give someone a personal pair, not to sell. Guy goes home, does his legit checks. Hey, something's up. Sends it to the group. Can I get a legit check on this? X, check, wrong, fail, whatever. So he ends up calling the guy. He's like, hey, the pair you gave me is fake. What can you do for me? And the other guy's like, no, I got the receipt. You can check it out, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, he's not doing anything with it. Part 2 of the story. Another guy hits up the ad, and he notices that he talks to the one guy that purchased, and he's like, hey, is this guy legit? You unds him, he'll give you $100 off? He's like, no. So he tried pairing up with him. So the guy realized he's going to drive all the way down Guelph. He's like, you know what? This guy scammed me. I'm going to drive with you, if you don't mind, just so we can catch a scammer and hopefully I can get my money back.
Like confront him, right?
Yeah, confront him on the spot. So this guy had to plan it out. And he had to, bro, get the boxing gloves out, right? That's what you think. Yeah, hopefully. And it doesn't end that way, but guy drives again, all the way from Scarborough to Guelph with this other dude, this random. They're on the mission just to catch this scammer. To get there, meet him at the same bank. He's like, he confronts him. Hey, you sold me fake shoes. Long story short, guy couldn't do anything. Guy got in his car, drove off. He just told the guy, apparently, he's like, I can't do anything. I can show you the receipts. You already wore them, so now it's not guaranteed it's the exact same pair. And that's the
bro, like nah, like if you're gonna, okay, listen, first of all, let me, I have to get in this story because first of all, if you got scammed, okay, and like, let's say I get scammed and then you're gonna meet up with the guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say, hey, Sean, can I come with you to meet up with this guy to confront him about my scam? The guy, I'm not gonna go all the way to Guelph to not settle shit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't condone any violence, by the way. Nothing, but at least get his license plate, do something. I don't think he did any of that. I think he went there and he was like, hey man, can you just take my shoe back? And the guy's like, nah, and he just drove back from Guelph.
From Guelph
Like
2 times. Oh man.
So you went to Guelph twice, and he still got scammed. Yeah, it was just I don't know. I at least get his license plate. At least like so you can build a case, right? Go to the police station,
Yeah.
you know, file a report. I like honestly, guys, if you get scammed by a shoe, you're not getting your money back. Like the chances are literally 2%, like maybe under that, because police stations have bigger fish to fry. They don't care about your sneakers that you lost, like, or got scammed.
Yeah, and it's just the reality of just use like once you and it happened to us before. Like once you send that EMT, that electronic money transfer, yeah, you can report it, but at the end of the day, once you send it out, it's pretty much gone there. It's pretty much gone there, guys. You can try to report. Your best bet is yeah, like Richard said, try to get the guy's license plate and confront him, and hopefully we can come to like just a healthy manner of just making a good exchange. But yeah, for the most part, these guys are gonzo. But can you believe that? So attention to detail. Guy, remember I said the guy took a picture of him undressing. So right away he covers his ass. He's like, well, you did wear it, and guess what? I did take a picture of you wearing them. Now I can't even return it. I can't even return it to this so-called store I bought it from. What do you want me to do? That's a top notch. I think 5-star. That's a 5-star rating for a scammer.
Boys and girls, quick lesson here too. If you go pick up shoe from someone, even us, right? And if you check the shoe, open the box and check the shoe and take it home, and then you try to tell us that it's fake or that it's like something's wrong with the shoe, you didn't tell us on the spot. We can't do anything for you after. Like, how do we know you didn't replace the shoe with a fake shoe, right? How do we know you didn't wear them and scuff them up? How do we know there's no defect, right? Unless, like, obviously shipping is another thing. Like, I mean, with our business, like, if you get, you know, we'll accommodate. But I'm saying, like, if you're going to go on Kijiji, Facebook, and all that stuff, and I'm just warning you guys for just when you do your own personal shopping for Kijiji, especially because it's sketchy as hell, just mind that. Just like be very aware and and check the shoe thoroughly. Don't worry that you're taking 10, 20 minutes. Like it's the right thing to do.
Right thing to do. Again, especially if it's the first time, you can't always just trust pictures. Like someone can send you pictures. Yeah, it has it. Just make sure it's tagged as well. So what I mean by tagged, it has their name in it, maybe even the date, just so you know it's not an old picture. Because yeah, you never know. It might not even be the same pair they pull up in front of you. But yeah, that's a scam of the day. I that's a 5-star rating for me, man. I don't even want to give them a cool.
That's a 5-star in GTA, bro. Right away.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. 5-star GTA. Call the SWAT team.
Yeah, right away.
Holy smokes. But let's keep this going. So talking about reselling, one thing, obviously we just started off these episodes. We got some good content. I just thought second episode, let's push off. Again, just because you look to your left, you look to your right, you're more likely to run into someone that sells resell sneakers. We're pretty much everywhere now. Everyone. I swear to God, I saw something. They're doing like a college course. Do you remember reading up on that? You remember that?
Yeah.
See, so they're seeing how lucrative just reselling sneakers. How crazy that sounds, but how lucrative it is just buying a sneaker and reselling, actually making like a college program. I'm not sure if it ventured off to, I don't think it went to university, but a college program for him, which is nuts for me. But just
those
on that
schools,
note,
man, those private schools, right? Like you can literally teach anyone and give them a cert for anything now, right? Like I honestly, if they had it for us for like, you know, $1,000, whatever, for like 2-month course, I'd be down to do it. Just to learn the basics.
Yeah, no, it's good. And that's what we wanted to get into. So this is kind of like our crash course. Sneaker Reseller 101 tips, all right? So we kept it very simple. We just stuck to three easy tips, but we're going to go into more detail on each one here. But 3 tips that helped us grow our business, and hopefully it can grow yours if you guys are just getting started, or maybe you did start and you wanted to flip things around here. But let's kick it off here. So step number 1, you got to find your sources. So typically when you're getting a DS or a brand new pair, there's really only 2 ways you're going to get it. You're going to get it in store. Your main ways are going to be in store, or you're going to get it online. The third way I put like an asterisk, it's going to be off the resale market. So you're no longer getting for retail, but you are buying like a resale market, like Facebook, Kijiji, maybe StockX, Goat, etc. All right, but it's going
to be the most common source because
exactly.
people, you're not gonna find it on online stores, guys. Let's be honest, okay? Like Jordans have become so like exclusive that you can't, like, you're not gonna find it online. And if you do, you should check your head, because you're growing a horn, because you're probably a unicorn at that point. Because like we ourselves don't hit, so like, and we try every sneaker. So the chances of you guys hitting is slim to none. But you know what I always tell everyone when they message us on IG, I'm like, because they always want to be like, hey, the shoe's coming out, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, try it yourself, please, first. Like I always tell people, like, try it yourself first, because it doesn't hurt to try, right? One day you're gonna get it. Try yourself first. If you don't get it, come to us. I always say that.
Yeah, no, that's true. But yeah, no, 100%. But let's break down even further. So the first one I mentioned was in store, but it's not even getting in store. It's not that easy. It's not like, hey, let's go to the Champs in the Bramley City Center or at Shareway, and then we're gonna grab a pair, no problem. We're gonna line up. It's gonna take like 10 minutes. No, to be honest, you guys need a plug. What I mean by plug, you need a source. You need an inside source that knows when everything's dropping. So me and Rich learned the hard way. It's like, all right,
still learning the hard way, Dan.
We are still learning the hard way. But before it was like, yo, this pair is dropping at this. It wasn't at the same time. Remember? Yo, we really learned the hard way. It was like Champs, Foot Lockers. You think everyone would drop it at the same damn time and same damn day, but no, man, they don't. I kid you not.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I kid you not. We did have a plug at Foot Locker. And this is how and then we met a whole bunch of people that said the same thing, but she pretty much told us, we literally get a text, or my manager gets a text, and then when we get that text, even though they have the full shipment right in the back right now, as soon as we get that text at random times, not like at 8 a.m. or 10 a.m. Sorry, I don't even know when they open. 10 a.m. when they open, it's when we get that text. So and we learned the hard way. We get there sometimes 10 a.m., nada. Oh shit.
Bro, sometimes it's like 3 p.m.
Yo, we get back home. Yo, they just dropped. We literally just got home. We're like, oh, yo, bun that. But you know what I mean? So it's not just going inside the store. It's not that easy. You won't just find most pairs, especially like Jordan 1s, your exclusive pairs. You're not just going to see them sitting on your shelf there for the most part. Recently, and when I show you some videos too, Rich, but recently there have been some good pairs that actually sat. I don't want to say good, not like your exclusive pairs, but some Jordans that actually sat at your local Champs, at your local Foot Locker. But yeah, just to summarize, you don't have that inside plug. Yeah.
Because of the lockdown, man, I would say this is like, I'll give you guys gold tips too. Like, because of the lockdown and all these closures with malls and stuff, as soon as we open up, you guys all hit up the Foot Lockers. Like, hit them up, because they're gonna have some nice shoes there left over from. Because the way it works is like Canadian stock, they allocate some to online and they allocate the others to store only, right? So. You're going to have like University Blues. You're going to have a bunch of stuff there on the shelves. So when everything opens back up in a couple of weeks, hit your local Foot Locker up. You might find some gold there. Like I think last time I was shopping for someone, they wanted which one was it? The Jordan 6s.
Yeah, the Carmines. I remember.
Carmen's and like, it was Carmen's, and I gave it to him for literally retail. I was like, yeah, just give me like a little finding fee of like, $10, $20, whatever. But I give it to him for retail. I was like, I saw the shoe there, and we'll do that, guys. Honestly, like, if you message us with like a size you really want, and like we see it at a store, it's most likely they have them at a lot of stores. We're not gonna try to like, increase the margin up by $100, $200 just to like take advantage. Like. It's not, if you can find it at a store, we're not going to be like, okay, let's make some great money out of it. We're just going to probably get it for you guys for retail, especially for
100%. 100%. Next one over there was online purchases. You touched on it just a bit. Try it on your own manual entries. But to be honest, if you guys haven't heard of it, this is you're going to hear this word a lot. If you do not have a bot, automated checkout, you're going to have a hard time copying that pair. So I actually had a person maybe 2 days ago, they picked up some Raging Bulls, the Jordan 5s. Shout out to them for picking up. But she pretty much bang on with that. Oh yeah, no, we usually get it. I even got on like 10 minutes early and still nothing. I'm like, have you heard of a bot? She's like, no, what's a bot? I'm like, Sorry, miss. If you don't have a bot, I'm telling you, your chances are slim. Your chances are slim. We're not gonna get into too much detail what a bot is, but essentially what it is just an automated checkout system that a lot of people run. Again, it's not cheap. Me and Rich tried it out. You need to have time. You need to have time. You need to have time, man. If you don't have enough time to do the research, it's not just, hey, I'm gonna get a bot. Nice. I'm gonna grab 10 pairs at a time now, minimum.
Bro, I'm not
a
nerd. I'm not a nerd. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, bots are for people that know how to use computers. Like, me and Sean, we both are, you know, old. We're grandpas now in the game, okay? Yeah. We don't have time to learn how to fucking, you know, like program something and, you know, use something. Like, we're not like also computer scientists. Like, to run these bots, guys, don't think you can just buy a bot, even if you buy the best bot, 5K, and you think you're gonna cop pairs. You have to spend every day learning, being a computer wizard, and that's not what me and Sean are. So we learned that quick. We learned that quick. What was that program? I'm gonna say the name just to save people from buying it. Okay, Addict. Don't buy this shit because it's, you know. I'm not gonna go into detail, but we ended up buying it and literally 100, 110 bucks, 120 bucks in the garbage, like birdie money, like woo.
Easy, fast. Terrible. And just to touch on that, even if you have a bot, it's not even guaranteed. That's the worst part. But again, we got some good people we work with. Hopefully we can get them on the show. They can talk more about bots and how the whole system works. Because like Richard said, we're not nothing against nerds, but we're not computer nerds. We tried it out. It wasn't just like, oh, get a bot. You got to get some proxies or some shit. No, it's not for us. It's not for us. And the last one, again, exploring your reseller market, Facebook, GG, StockX, Go. And so this is a funny one. StockX and Go, it's good. And we get this all the time. So we like StockX because it shows us the current market value. So that's, for the most part, Rich, I want to say that's where we base a lot of our prices off of. And we try to go under that market value. So if we know it's already going to be cheaper on a universal app like StockX or Go, we're going to tell you straight up, go on StockX, go. Tell them, but for the most part, we get them a little cheaper than that price. So we always try to be competitive with the market. But we got some funny stories in with that. With the StockX.
Yeah, no, with StockX for sure. We have a lot, just so you guys know, our prices are competitive to local market and StockX. There's a big difference, right? Because StockX, we don't want to sell price at StockX. StockX is like super influctuated. It's like going to the highest name brand store and buying, you know, the high, like overpriced stuff when you can get it for cheaper right beside the other store. So we look at market price when we're pricing our stuff, and we also look at StockX. Okay, That's how we tell you guys, go look at StockX first, so you can get an idea of what the price is before coming to us. Because if your budget is $300, you're coming to us with like, can I get the Jordan shattered backboards 1.0, cost like $1,000. You obviously didn't do your research, so then we send you to StockX and say, yeah, have a look at, you know, the shoes you want and the prices so you can get an idea. It doesn't mean that we're going to sell you StockX prices, but it gives you at least an idea of what we're going to sell.
Yeah, no, 100%. Let's touch on that as well. So for the most part, again, this is how we get the majority of our pairs off the resale market. So when there's a lot of pairs, obviously at retail, they come up to just under $200. Let's use like the Pandas, the Jordan 1 Pandas. They skyrocket to $1,100. I sold one a few weeks ago, but that's a good example. So we get pairs at those pairs we didn't even get at retail. So for the most part, we get them at a resale value. So when we sell these prices, don't be like surprised, like, oh, you look at the retail price online, it said it sold for $180 or $200. Yeah, we didn't get it at that price, unfortunately. But we have, I don't know how many funny stories we have with the people with StockX, just like they'll go at StockX and then okay, let's do this for our listeners here. Yeah. So for anybody, not even just for us, but if you are going to go buy a pair, you find it on StockX, you see a price, you look at our prices and you compare, or you look at any other local reseller's price and you compare. Please make sure you understand there's other fees that come with it. It's not just that fee you go buy now. Oh, buy now price, it shows $300 and you guys are selling for $400. Okay, do me a favor real quick. Go on to there. I want you to review the purchase. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Don't just review the purchase. Go on to the next page. You're going to see a confirmed purchase, or it's a different page. We'll probably post it up on our YouTube here, just what it looks like. And you'll see the processing fee, the shipping fee, whatever other fees on top of that, and then you have understanding like, okay, now I get it. But yeah, we have a ton of stories like that, but we won't get into too much detail.
Yeah, people will be like, why are you selling it for 500? Like StockX has it for 430, and I'm like, okay, click on that shoe, it says 430, right? After all the fees, it ends up being like 600 without duties, and then they're like, oh yeah. So like honestly, they don't know, so it's fine. Like we'll educate, but like yeah, some people try pulling like they use it to their advantage, trying to pull fast ones, and we're just like, yeah, we know about this, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're old, we're fresh to the game, but we do a lot of research, guys. We do a lot of research, and hopefully you guys are too. But yeah, that's step number one. Find your source. So whether go in the store, get a plug, get someone, find a bot, use a bot if you're into that stuff, or find someone that runs bots. And again, explore the reseller market, Facebook, Kijiji, StockX, all that. Step number two, you have to jump on a social media outlet. So I'm gonna touch on to this. So I got rid of social media a long time ago. Rich had a good social media following, and like literally when we first started off, remember like I had a bunch of pairs, and I was having a hard time moving them on Facebook Market even. And I just created a Facebook Market account. Literally, Rufio Kicks, if you guys ever want to check me out on there. That's why I just made up that name just for a sneaker-specific account. And then
go on there, guys, and give them bad ratings, okay? Go on there.
Yeah. Yo, I got good ratings on there. Give him 1 star, guys, so he can ruin his seller whatever it is. But they all goes back to Sneaker Source, so it doesn't matter. But the thing with what happened with Rich is like he had the Instagram still going, he still had Facebook still going. So so some pairs, remember like some pairs I'm like, yo, can you just sell this for me? Remember in the very beginning, I'm like, yo, how are you moving all these pairs? Literally, like I sent him like, yo, if you can move this, I'll spot you. You can take the difference. Like literally like minutes after, he's like, yo, I got a guy for your size 10, your size 11. I'm like, what? All off IG. So jump on a social media outlet. It's free advertising, easy pictures, easy to use. We got into like, and that's how we pretty much started to blow up is when Rich decided, yo, why don't we just throw on an IG? And then we blew up. So it was good. We got a lot of following, got a lot of traction on there. And like I said, free advertising. You can't go wrong with free advertising, right? Yeah. Rich, anything on with the social media outlets? Anything you want to add on there?
No, like you got a spot on. Like I would say, yeah. I think a lot of these younger kids do social media nowadays. Okay, guys. So the last one is just have inventory. I'll let Sean. Sean's the friggin' the reseller tips 101 guy. But yeah, have inventory. Like there's quick flips that we can do, and there's also ones that we can hold. Like if you don't sell something right away, for all those resellers out there, don't panic about holding a lot of stock. Sean is like a good example of that. You tell him, Sean, after, but a lot of shoes you'll see that don't flip right away is gonna increase in value. Every Jordan increases in value. I haven't seen a Jordan yet that hasn't. So it's worth it if you don't sell it right away. Just hold it for a bit, and you'll eventually sell it, guaranteed.
100%. Like Rich said, so we'll use this as an example because Rich is the guy. We're both about quick flips, but if I were to say which one's which, Rich is about the quick flips. He doesn't really like to hold on to inventory. If someone's interested, he'll make that sale. Where I like, not saying I love to hold it. I always tell Rich, I'm going to hold this pair. But it only takes someone to come up to me and ask, like, hey, do you have this pair? I'm like, yeah, I got it here. You want it? But so I'm not worried. So why holds are good too. Again, certain pairs, as you can see, I mentioned early in the episode, Jordan, like even the Jordan 1 Pandas, this twist, like that's a good example. Like pairs that are neutral colors, again, they're going to be highly anticipated. A lot of people are going to jump on them. Like that pair alone, like 1100, I think that dropped 2019. So how many years, like a few years ago?
2018 or something. Yeah.
2018, 2019. And look, like if you held that for now, you're laughing right now. But again, not a lot of people want to hold pairs just for that reason. They don't think the value will go up. And that's pretty much how we got into as well. It's like the stock market. Really, like you can get pairs, you can buy stock, you can do a quick flip like day trading, or you can just hold it and just never look at it again. Pull it out later in the summer, like I'm doing with a lot of my pairs. I'm waiting in the summer because I know, again, I'm looking at StockX prices. They're slowly starting to climb on StockX. I know the value's going up. So I can only imagine when people are in more need of pairs. So if you're the quick flipper, the hold, both of them are really good moves. But yeah, if you want to make some quick money, obviously the quick flips is usually the go-to.
Don't buy quantums.
Don't. Yeah.
Those won't increase in value.
Those were like the quick drop. Those dropped on the retail like maybe a week after or something.
Jesus Christ! Don't remind me.
Listen to our first episode if you want to hear the whole story about that. But yeah, that's a funny story. Yeah. But just with the inventory alone, obviously we're going to talk about sizes, but the sizes you really want to go for, and Rich he knows about this too. We call it the bay sizes, the GS sizes. Bay, not in the bay, but like sizes 5, even 5.5, up to the 7 youth. That's where a lot of money is right now. And you're gonna ask me, why is that? Females. When we look at our current clientele,
80%.
More. 98% all females.
Yo, we need more guys to buy shoes. What are you guys doing, bro? You guys gotta make it competitive. Right now, the females are killing you guys right now. What's going on?
Yeah, no, for real. And when we first jumped in, even when I did my own research, it was like, the money sizes are size 8, 9. Yeah. Like those are the most popular sizes, right? You think? But now, for like Rich, like for me, like anytime I pick up like a size 8 or 9, it takes a long time to move. It takes a long time to move. But like, if it's a size, remember we were pushing like size 13s. Like every time we had a size 13 or 12, literally people would be like, that's my size. Can you send that? Oh my God. But size 8, size 9s, I can look around in my basement. I have a bunch of them just rotting, just growing moss here. But
these freaking these Sasquatch guys, don't hit us up, eh? We don't sell 14 to 16, eh? Just so you guys know. We don't have 17s sitting in the back, just so you guys know. We had like this one guy asking us for so many pairs. He's like, do you have 14s and like these 8? He's like, I'm looking for these. I'm like, God, we don't have 14s, bro. Like, first of all, 12 to 15 is super rare. They make like 3 pairs of each. So you're lucky if you'll get one.
You're lucky to get one.
We don't even try for those. So
we don't try for those. Yeah. But again, if you want to make conversation, you want to hit us up on IG, hit us up on the DM, go for it. Where we like to be entertained. We'll try. We'll do that. We'll at least try. But low percentage. Yeah. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much our main tips. Again, find your source, jump on a social media outlet, and then finally just have the inventory. There's one more thing. Sorry, I forgot to add with inventory. Nothing's worse. So if you're just starting up, or if you've been in the business, you've been for a while, and you guys may know, like if you have people come up to you and you don't have inventory, hey, do you guys have the Jordan 1 Mochas? No. Okay. Oh, hey, do you guys have the Jordan 4 or the Topes? No. Do you think that person's gonna come back to you? No, man. They know you can't get like exclusive pairs. So just have inventory. Do what it takes to have inventory, even if it's like random sizes. If you don't have like even current clientele for those sizes, just have inventory, because you never know. And like Rich mentioned the first episode, like as long as it's a Jordan for the most part, it's gonna sell. So don't be afraid. Yeah, obviously. And the best thing about Foot Locker and Champs and all that stuff, you can go and just return it. Worst case scenario, within 30, I think they extended it too, right?
Good point.
During COVID, you can return it.
Yeah, it's like 90 days or something.
90 days. So worst case scenario, just return it. But have inventory. Because you don't want to be the guy that people keep hitting up and you're like, nah, sorry. Oh, wait, do I have that? No, I don't know. Sorry, I don't have that.
This is why Sneaker Source is the best in the business, guys. This is why we can source any shoe you guys want. It takes 2 weeks. Boo-hoo, you have to wait 2 weeks, but at least you get the shoe you want, right? Like a lot of resellers don't have access to any shoe. They only have new releases. We can get you guys any shoe you want. Give us a 2006 release, we'll get it. So
100.
The difference between us, we'll get into detail on other episodes about how we do it, but like, yeah, man, like be very available, and as a reseller, have that availability to your clients. That's a good point there, Sean, too.
Yes, sir. And that's our tips, man. So hopefully you guys listening, if you guys are just new to the game, you guys can hopefully jump on that. Again, it's, I don't want to say easier said than done. There is a lot of I remember when we started off, bro, we were on online, checking out releases, checking out who has this, checking out the reseller market. Well, we're doing a lot of research. So I don't want to say easier said than done. We spend a lot of time actually. Again, it doesn't feel like time because we're like always on our phone, but we spend a lot of time actually doing that research to start off. So, but yeah, if you guys are into it, check out our notes and
yeah, and if you guys,
yeah, exactly. And if you guys do have any other questions, hit us up on IG. Like we like to share. We like to share our knowledge as well. If you guys have any questions you want, if you're about to start up, just hit us up. We're cool guys.
Yeah.
For the most part.
We don't bite.
We don't bite. we don't scam. Only a few times. No joke.
We only bite if you're a clown. It's only don't be a clown and don't be in a clown car and then don't make me drive 50 minutes to buy for no reason. And then we're good.
And we're good. But April releases. We had a slow month. Before we even get into the top 10 releases for April, Rich, what was your number one? What would you say is the top release? And you can't say the one I'm saying. And you should know that by now.
Really? I'm scared.
Okay.
Okay, you say yours then, because I don't.
All right. Okay. This is the obvious. I want to say Jordan 1 Hyper Royals. For me, that's a nice pair. Off the top, do you like? Obviously, the UNCs came out last month. Like, what do you feel like? What's the comparison? Which one I know you have the UNCs, but which one's just the visual? Which ones do you actually like better?
Bro, Hyper Royals are way better. Just because I feel like the University Blues. It's when you make like a light colored shoe, it's a lot more versatile with clothing and fits and stuff. Like the University Blues, I feel like you can only wear with like a light blue shirt, you know? Like you can't really like pull them off with a lot of clothes. The Hyper Royals, however, you can wear those with like ripped jeans and like a random biker shirt, or you can like have a hoodie on any color and you can pull them off. It's just a more versatile shoe, but a lot more exclusive and a lot more expensive. So
yeah. Exclusive. If you guys grab that pair, God bless your soul. God bless your soul. That was a super exclusive pair.
Sell it to us.
Sell it to us for retail.
Yeah.
Because that's how you should start off in the reseller game. Yeah, start off in the reseller game. Just give us your pairs for retail, and that's it, man. Not joking. But what other than, is there any other releases in April that you really liked, other than the Jordan 1 Hyper Royal? Well, is there another one?
We'll name some off the top. You want me to like just name a few, or?
Well, no, just name like your top one. Is there another one on? Do you have another one?
Actually, just got released this weekend. Nike Dunk Hawaiis. Those were freaking sick.
Actually, man. I changed my answer. Those Nike Dunk Hawaiis. I like those.
Those are Hawaiian.
I'm joking.
Yeah. Well, you look Hawaiian. So
I look Hawaiian.
Yeah, you can pass. Man, those are so good. And like, so the thing about some Dunks and like some Nikes, what they do is like when you cut the material. So this part of the shoe here, if you guys can see, some of the shoes, they make it so that like you can rip it off. And it's like another material under there. So for these Hawaiians, you'll see it's like all the flowers, but once you rip it off, it's like grass, like turf underneath. It's freaking dope, man. Like that shoe is dope. We have all sizes too. You guys should order some. Like while it's still cheap, it's probably going to be worth like $600 to $700 soon. So
just because they're so nice, I love Dunks. But we'll run through the rest of the releases. We had the Jordan 5 Stealths. Again, for you listeners, if you guys want to see the visuals of each pair, jump on our YouTube channel. We'll get it going. We'll get it pop in there. But we'll have it in one of these corners over here, just showing the appearance of each pair here. We had the Jordan 5 Stealths, that white and blue, the overall white and blue pair. That was a nice pair. The Jordan 5 Raging Bulls, like I said, that
big pair.
Let's talk about Jordan 5s real quick before we talk about the other releases.
Yeah.
Me and you always have this conversation. We never, it's unpredictable. Like, but Jordan 5s for some reason, we talked about in the last episode, like we don't know which pair sometimes, like you think this pair looks good, like the Indigos, this pair is freaking white and blue, it looks freaking dope, sitting at your local champs. Then we think Jordan 5s big and bulky. Yo, how many people hit us up for these Raging Bulls just alone?
Yo, it was
too many people.
Crazy. And also
crazy. And they're super exclusive. Exclusive.
Yeah. There's never been there's never been a Jordan 5 that's set. If you think about it. In the last year and a half that we've been doing stuff, Jordan 5s never sit. So like resellers cop all of them because they don't sit.
Yeah, except for Bel Airs. If you guys want a Bel Air, alternate Bel Air, I have one.
Yeah.
I have one here somewhere. I'm pretty sure that's sold. I'm pretty sure that went on clearance. Like, it's sad, but
You just made that pair sit for longer by saying that.
Yeah. I know. I just told myself, yeah, I'm just gonna keep that. I should have sold it when I had the chance, but I'm like, yeah.
Nah, man. If you're trying to get that Fresh Prince look, go like Sean has it. What size you got?
That was a size 10. Yo, jump on it. I'll give it to you for $4. No, I was joking. But yeah, like Rich said, Jordan 5s, they're surprising. They're popping, man. They're popping. Men's size. I don't know about a grade school, but men's size are usually moving. Jordan 4, this is soon to release. Actually, I'm gonna hold that to the very end. We had the Bad Bunnies. Those Adidas pair. That just
those are nice.
Those are nice. Adidas this month, they actually push a little, like, some heat. I want to talk to the next one. The Adidas Campus 80s. You know those Towley, like the guy from South Park?
Did you see the resale on those?
Yeah, the resale on those is ridiculous.
What?
Crazy. If you guys are your 90s, early 2000s, that South Park Towley, they came with like exclusive pair, really nice.
Bro, you know what's sick about those? When you wear those in the sun, the eyes turn like pink, so it looks like the shoe's high, like the eyes. Because like the towel is always high all the time, right? So it's sick. Like, that's crazy.
Yo, I know. They a lot of good detail, and Adidas, like, shout out to Adidas for jumping on that. We got the waffles. The 2 Nike waffles, the Vapors. What colors did they come? They came in purple, and it came out in it's like a light color. We were talking about copying.
Yeah, waffle and purple, yeah.
What was the other color? It was purple, and remember, it's like a brownish color.
It's like it's called a waffle, I think, color. Not waffle. It's called sesame. Sorry.
Sesame, yeah. Sesame. That's it. If anyone has that pair, yeah. If anyone gets their hands on that pair, let us know. We both want that pair. We saw some nice waffles there, but like Rich said, the Nike Dunk Hawaiis. There's a few more releases. Again, we haven't finished off the month just yet. We have the J3 Ama Manier. I'm not sure it's pronounced. It's like the woman's exclusive. I don't know if you've seen that one. We'll have a picture up here. It's like the white with the light brown in there. Yeah. We had the ones that we took some L's on the Adidas app this morning or today.
Bright blues, 700s.
The bright blues, the 700s. And if all goes well, we still have one more week in April. If all goes well in Canada, we talked about this in the last episode again, how Canada gets kind of shit on with releases. If all goes well, hopefully we get the Jordan 4 Uni Blues. Those are heat. Those might be my first Jordan 4 if we're able to cop them. We will be able, but that will be my first Jordan 4. If
I don't have a pair of Jordan 4s yet, do you?
Yeah, I know. No, that'd be my first. So you guys chill on this
Sean
one.
Don't have everyone thinks we're like we have like every shoe and like we buy retail every shoe. Man, we're struggling, man.
Yeah.
Living on the streets.
Yo, for real. Yo, that's such a good note. If you look at all our pairs, like how many, I think probably out of all my pairs, maybe 3 of them I actually got for retail price. And the other ones all resale. All 100%. Resale.
People
like
think like I have now 16 pairs of shoes. I might have got 3 pairs for retail, and the rest are all resale price. Like paying exactly what you guys are paying. So we're in the same boat as you guys.
Same boat as you. But I think is what's different for us is we know you know what I mean. It's like we know the struggle, so we don't mind like going out to person, even if it's a little overpriced. We're like, we know the struggle. Here, take it. We know we know it's over retail. Don't worry, take it. But like a lot of our pairs, just like you guys, we get at the resale price. So I wish we got them at retail. Damn, that's where the bots came in. We don't have that. So forget those guys. But let's talk about this one pair. I didn't include in the top 10 because it was recalled. The Lil Nas X. I don't even want to say the word. The S word. Air Max 97s. Bad karma. I'm not looking for bad karma, but recently, Lil Nas X collab with Nike to release an Air Max 97. We'll post it. I don't even know if we'll post a picture because I don't want that bad karma, but maybe we probably will. We'll post it on the page here. Post a picture. But recently, I'm not sure if you read, they got recalled. Nike, they finally settled that lawsuit. I think they bought back the pairs or something. Anyone that purchased the pairs, I didn't get to. I saw a report maybe a week ago or 2 days ago or something. But they recalled the pair. Yeah, talk about the pair.
So that designer released. I'll make it quick. But that designer pretty much released another shoe before that. And you know what? If you're like a designer, like I always use this example, but if you're just like you want to make your own shoe and you're a famous celebrity, but Nike doesn't give you a contract, you can literally buy you can go on Nike ID and customize your own shoes, and you can be like, let's say Richard Arkin is a huge name, right? So I buy 100 Air Forces, I customize them all, and I say these are all Air Force Ones, Richard Arkin. I'm allowed to sell that, and it can be exclusive, right? But when you do something that's gonna like kind of hinder the brand, like these, because this guy that designed the Satan shoe, the S word, he also designed before that, he has an Air Max 1 Jesus shoe. Mm-hmm. So this shoe was up for like a 1,000 or something before. Mm-hmm. So, and the insoles, instead of having like human blood or whatever, he had holy water.
Holy water. Yeah. And I did read on that same article. They actually referred that pair. They actually I think they paid back for that pair too.
Oh, is it?
I'll go back into the article just to confirm maybe the next episode. But they did mention something that same pair you're talking about. But that's bad karma.
That was a big fail. That was a big fail. Big fail. Lil Nas X, you should be ashamed of yourself.
You should be ashamed
for not getting first of all. Actually, no, whatever. If you want to be a Satan worshiper, do it. But that's not my cup of tea.
Well, that's
yeah, you should be. You should go out there and get a sponsorship and do it the right way, man. You don't have to do it this way. Come on now.
Yeah, and for anyone that was interested in that pair and they tried hitting us up, you're getting blocked 100%. You're getting blocked and deleted.
Nah, man. If we can make some profit, we'll definitely find some Lil Nas X shoes.
Yeah, we'll do that. But that was April. So slow, steady. We had some good releases, but hopefully if we can finish off the month with some Jordan 4 Uni Blues, I'd be really, really happy. I'd be really, really
Hit us up for that. We'll have the whole
stuff for that. 100%. But looking to May, again, if all goes well, I saw some good releases coming out. We got some good stuff coming out. We had the Jordan 13 Red Flints. I like the Flints. I even like the regular Flints. That was a good pair for balling. If you play ball, you like them. We had a lot of people hit us up. I remember I had actually a few pairs hanging out for a bit, but as soon as Rich jumped on the IG, he sold them real quick for me. So that was really good. But yeah, the Jordan 13 Red Flints. We're gonna pop out the Jordan 11 low. So they're two lows. So we have the Legend Blues that actually released. If you're lucky, if you look right now, you're probably going to see this within a week. You might see the Legend Blues still on Nike.com. Rich hit me up this morning. He told me about that. So they actually released that in April here. But going to May, we're looking at the low citrus. Has a nice little orange, little taste at the bottom there. It's the month of the dunks. So we got three, maybe even more, but three lows coming out. We got the Michigans. That's a cop, 100%.
Well, that's a cop. That's a cop.
That's a cop, 100%.
Percy. Me and Sean say Percy. We say Percy.
Yeah, if you guys want to start that trend, you guys looking for personal pairs, call it your Percy. I'm copying that for Percy. That's a new thing. We got the Team Green, the Spartan Green. That might even be another cop. I don't have any dark green shoes. Do you have any dark green, like forest green?
I don't. No.
Yeah, that might be a cop too, man. That might be a cop too. And we got just the University Blue. So if you still want to get in that light blue vibe there, that might release. Hopefully, if Canada grabs them, we're good to go. There's one pair. We saw this in maybe December when they released all the Jordan 1s that were coming out in 2021. This is definitely one of them. So we talked about the UNCs. We talked about the Hyper Royals. This is the last one, I think, out of all of them that me and Rich both wanted. It was the Shadow 2.0s. The Shadow 2.0s, really nice pair. Also known as the Jordan 1 High Black, White, Smoke Grays. This is a nice pair. And again, we're gonna post these pictures, but this is a really nice pair. For me, I like them better than the Shadow 1.0s, like the regular. Really? No, bro. This one's I don't know what it is. The detail in this pair, yeah. Hopefully, and maybe we can get some people chatting about this on our YouTube, but it's a really nice pair.
After I seen Lil Yachty's collection, I'm like, I want some old school pairs, like some OGs.
Yeah. Yo. For everyone out there, go on that. That was off Complex, right? All those, they got some some celebrities that got some freaking heat, man. Some heat.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yachty,
Well,
I think
sneaker shop.
Yachty has
Right?
out there. I think, but Yachty, I think he has the best.
I think
One of the best.
Lil Yachty and I think Lil Yachty and like the top three, I think from what I've seen is Lil Yachty, 21 Savage, and DJ Khaled has the best.
Actually, yeah, fuck DJ Khaled. Yeah, DJ Khaled went off. He went off.
Yeah,
but DJ Khaled, he's an OG head too, though. So he's if you look at his collection, check on YouTube as well. He he has those Jordan 3s. Those are freaking. I forget the price on them. I seen. Yeah, holy smokes! But it has like the We the Best. Yeah, shout out to DJ Khaled, 100%. But though, yeah, we got a lot of good dunks. At Jordan 1, we have a Jordan 3 women's. It's a retro pink, retro rust. That's what they want to call it. Retro rust pink. This is one pair I've been looking forward to. The Jordan 4 white Oreo. So kind of like the original, like remember those Oreos, the white cements? Yeah. The white cements. That was a crazy pair. So they're releasing a pair that looks very similar. Again, you can check the picture out. A little more white details on it, but that's a nice pair. We already got people hitting us up for that one. They're like, yeah, if you guys can secure this pair, let us know. So I got a few people already asking for that. We got the Air Jordan 7s, the PSGs. What do you feel about PSGs? I know they came out the 4s. The 4s I liked. What do you like about do you like the other ones, Rich?
Bro, I like every PSG collab because I respect. Okay. Yeah, because I respect like.
Because you're a soccer dude, though.
Yeah, I'm a footy guy. Like if you guys don't know, I'm a footy guy. LFC, Liverpool till I die. Let's go.
They're doing good, no? I lie.
No, don't even bring them back to this year. But no, PSG is respectable because that like purple colorway-ish, like their collabs are nice, man. Like good. So
yeah, no, they're nice. I still think the Jordan 4s. I actually like that one, to be honest. The PSG collab there, yeah. And we got one more, the Yeezy 500. Correct me if I'm wrong. Enflame, I think. Enflame, whatever it may call. I'm not a big fan of 500s, but I don't
like the 500s either.
But there's something about this colorway. Not saying I'd ever wear it, but I can see people flexing in it. It's not like a pair I'd wear. For me, for me, I'm the 700 guy. I love 700s. 350s. I have a pair, but I don't know. For me, they're too bulky. But the 700s, there's something about them. They're different and they feel good. But the 500s, it's who's flexing in 500s these days? It's like it's a different crowd, right? Girls, right?
Yeah, mostly.
It's such a weird looking shoe, man. But
it's nice. It's nice.
It's nice, but some people can flex nice in them. I'm not gonna lie, they pull it off really nice. But like I'm looking at my shoes, I'm like, yo, damn, I don't think I can wear those.
You know who likes those shoes? Who I gotta give a big shout out to? Cass. Cass. Shout out to Cass. Sent a lot of people our way, man. Like I gotta give a shout out, and we'll give shout outs to people that are due, and even my other brother as well, Ugo. This guy, man, shout out to Ugo. Sent us so many people. Like people are like, oh, bro. We just see like when you click on their IG, we just see like that they're mutual friends with Ugo, and we're just like, man. Yeah. So shout out to Ugo.
Yeah, he blessed us. Both those guys.
Yeah, straight blessing every month, and like shout out to those peeps for sending us customers and helping people get heat on their feet, for sure. So just wanted to give that quick shout out.
No, 100%. And Ugo still like, hopefully Ugo's listening to this, but he still bothers us till this day. Yeah. To this day. But talking about referrals, don't forget. Hopefully you guys are on our IG. If you're new to the page, we do have this referral program that we just started off last month. Or is it this month? This month? Recently. This month. Really quick, what the referral program consists of, it's a $10 per referral. So this is something, again, we use it as it's called a store credit, if you want to call it that. So every person you refer that buys a pair and they mention your name per shoe. So we can't abuse it. If someone buys 10 shoes, you're not gonna get $10. We don't have that much money, but per person, So yeah, you can't finesse us. Per person, just for the one pair or 10 pairs, it's still gonna be the same. You're gonna get $10 off for next pair. say you get 10 people, you get $100 off. Who knows? You might even get 400 people. You might get a free pair. But that's something we kicked off, and hopefully we can get more traction with that. And that's why Richard mentioned Cass and Hugo. They really blessed us with some good referrals. And with any business, it's always going to be word of mouth. That's really going to get your business up and going there. But so that's why we're trying to give back to people that send that, because we know how much it means to us, and how, again, it's very simple for them, very easy. So we really appreciate it. To be honest, we're very grateful that we're getting this word of mouth referrals from you guys. So,
and you guys get some money back in your pockets too. So
yeah, and you guys get the fresh pairs. Get fresh pairs. Fresh pairs. Rich, to close out, I see your one pair there. I'm going to pull out my pair. Show me your most recent cop. You got it on your, I guess it's on your left side there.
Yeah.
What do you got there?
Yeah.
Show it to the people here. I'll pull up my pair.
I got the elephants, Nike Dunk elephants. So I actually wanted the elephant Air Maxes, but those are like $2,000. So, man's can't afford that right now. So we had to settle for the dunks, but they look just as good. And like the difference, these are SB dunks, guys. So big difference. This is a good example right now. So regular dunks, it's kind of like a ball shoe. So it's a lot more slim. And the SB dunks is like a lot more like wider, and like it's meant for skateboarding. So like it has a squishy tongue, and like there's like a elastic band that keeps like the tongue tied to your feet, whereas these are more for like casual wear. So the tongue is very slim. It's more built like a shoe, and it's more like I guess more comfortable than the SBs. So yeah,
from what I read, it's like the dunks, just the regular dunks they were originally made for basketball, but when we look at the SB skateboarding dunks are made for skateboarding there. I literally pulled my one pair up. I'm looking around my basement. My basement looks like shit right now, just because I messed everything up and all my pairs all over the place. I was gonna pull up, but my most recent cob was the Nike Dunk Low, the white blacks. I can't wait to pull those out. I already got the fit in my head. But yeah, no, it's been a busy month. Not a busy month, but slow month. But that would be and this is one tip that we forgot to mention. Don't get high off your own supply. So that's straight out of Scarface. We did the opposite. We didn't even follow our own tips, but we got high off our own supply. So obviously as a sneaker, you still want to get a lot of pairs, but yeah, you gotta watch your limit. But like if you're like us, you need a pair every month. But to be honest, we're probably gonna get at least one pair per month. Yeah. Like at our weight right here. And there's always some nice releases.
One or two a month.
But yeah, guys, we still got one more week in April. Big shout out big shout out to Richard. It was just his birthday not too long ago. We had a big party. We hit up Cabana. It was wild. Had bottle service and
I wish.
Yo, you know what sucked? Again, we almost had a season pass at Cabana. But if you guys ever went to Cabana, you probably know us. We've been there. We were at the lot. The worst part is, how many times have we go to Cabana? If we think about it and how much money we invested in that company and that business, and there's never one time we got in for free. Not even once. Hopefully Cabana, the people who own Cabana are listening to this and they can get us in there for free one time. It might be too late. We might be too old for it now. But
no, we've gotten it for free, but it hasn't been a lot.
Yeah, no,
it hasn't been a lot. It's been like on the Saturdays, if like Jet Harper, but we don't go Saturdays, we go Sundays.
Yeah, no.
And Sundays is when it's popping, right? So.
But no, but yeah, we so slow, but we had an exciting month. Rich's birthday, obviously with the lockdown. Lockdown sucks. Hopefully, everyone at home is staying safe. Everyone at home is staying healthy. And again, we're all gonna get through this. In the meantime, just keep buying sneakers. I don't know what else to say. Just keep buying sneakers.
Yeah, no. Thanks you guys for tuning in to the April episode. We're gonna have some crazy guests. Look out for the next episode in 2 weeks. Again, thanks you guys for tuning in, and hit us up if you need anything. Sean, give the closing statements, and we out.
Peace.